Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about things you should put in place before you pay off your student loans. Alright, the first thing you need to put in place is have an emergency fund. Just in case something will happen when you pay it off. Like something can break or something where emergency comes up where you're going to have to use that money to maybe travel somewhere, maybe because a family member or a friend is sick or something breaks like your car. So definitely set up an emergency fund so just in case if something happens, you are already ready and you're not stressed out because you can't find that money. Another thing, invest in your 401k at work, okay? Remember, 3, 4, 5%, all right? After a while, your company will match what you put in, all right? So that's free money. Take that money, run with it, and invest in it. And when you become of age where you can retire at 60-something years old, you have a nest egg waiting for you. A nest egg waiting for you, okay? All right, another thing you want to do is open up a broker's account, okay? It's time to invest, people. All right, I know a lot of them say, hey, hurry up and pay it off. But at the same time, there are actual stocks where you can make more than 7% out there. Okay, you just have to look for it. All right, you want to get in early. Don't wait to the last minute to invest. All right, get in now. Even if you don't invest, at least learn about it. Find out how to invest, how to open up a broker's account, how to decide on individual stocks, how to decide on ETFs. Okay, dividends. All right. Also, you want to open up a Roth, a traditional Roth IRA, and also a Roth IRA if you can. All right, you definitely want to start as early as possible because time is of the essence, and the earlier you start, the more money you can have once you retire. Okay, so these are things you need to set up before you pay off your student loans. I know they want you to hurry up and pay them off as soon as possible, but some things you need to put in place just in case, all right, something will happen, or once you are done, you don't have to start from ground zero. You already have something in place. You can just continue with that, those steps, and you can just continue growing. Also, one of the main things you need to do when you decide to pay off your student loans is start having a budget. Find out where your money is going. Find out if it's going out this way, or find out if you can tweak your budget where you can save more money and have more money in your pocket instead of going out. One example, and it took me a long time to really get it, but now I get it because, hey, at the end of the day, I'm the cheap compadre and I like saving money. One example, the cable bill. Do you really need to watch 1,000 channels? Who has time for 1,000 channels to watch? I know I don't. Okay, when I get home or do things, I have very little time, and one thing that doesn't really appeal to me is sitting on the couch and watching TV. Okay, why would I want to sit on the couch and watch somebody else making money? If anything, I want to see myself making some money. Okay, so I decided to cut that cable bill, and that was one of the best things I ever did because at the end of the day, no longer do I have to pay the cable bill almost $200 for cable. Now, majority of that money goes back to me, and I decide what I can do with that money, not them. Okay, so those are my little tidbits on what to do before you pay off your student loans. Until then, hello, welcome back to my channel. The topic today is what to expect once you pay off your student loans. And what to expect is that things around you will start breaking. Your car will start breaking. Something in your house will start breaking. Many other things will just start breaking all at once. Okay, so the best way to deal with that is to have an emergency fund. Okay, just in case something like that happened. Just recently, my car just broke down, and I actually had to get it fixed, and it cost me about $400. Now, the average person says that they do not have $1,000 in their savings account. So majority of the time, many people will have to take out a loan or charge their credit card in order to pay for a certain emergency. But luckily, if you have your emergency fund set up where you have money put away for a rainy day just in case something happens, this is one of those days. So that's one thing to expect once you pay off your student loans, is that you need an emergency fund just in case things start breaking. And believe me, some things will start to break. Another thing is that you'll start having more phone calls. People will start calling you, especially organizations asking you for donations. Okay? They'll be asking, okay, can you help out with the police department, fire department? Can you help out here? Can you help out there? Just expect that to start happening. They're going to be calling you, trying to get you to donate, which I don't mind donating, but for me, I like to make sure that I put the money in that individual's hands, because many of the times, I don't know if you know, but I see many documentaries where you give money to these particular foundations and they end up pocketing the money, and the individuals who really need it never receive it. So that's my thing. I like to make sure that if someone's in need, that I put it in their hands, the actual person who needs it. Okay. Another thing that you may start experiencing once you pay off your student loans is you start feeling like you forgot to pay something. I don't know if anyone else have experienced this once they paid off their student loan. You start feeling like, am I missing something? Do I need to pay something this month? And then you realize, oh, that's right, I paid off my student loans, so I don't have to pay that bill each month anymore. That means that's more money in my pocket now that I can use for something else. That's right. Oh, I can probably pay a bill, probably buy some groceries, or maybe take that money and invest in the stock market, or take that money and invest in another venture or business that'll help me bring more money in. So these are many things that you can start thinking about now once you pay off your student loans and realize that you don't have to pay that bill each month. Another thing that I noticed once you pay off your student loans is that you want to start checking that account again and make sure that it's actually happened. You look and look each month and you see, okay, yes, it's at zero. Yes, I am happy. I just paid it off. Yes, here's my account. Here's my proof. I no longer have to pay Fannie Mae or Sadie Mae or whoever anymore. Now that money is mine, and I don't have to see them, send anything to them, nothing. Those days are over with. So I no longer have to go into that account and look each month to see that the amount is at zero now. So that's another thing to expect once you pay off your student loan. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So no matter how long it takes, no matter how many obstacles you face, stick to your goal, pay it off, and once you pay it off, that weight will be lifted, and that will open up for bigger and better things. You'll realize that now, okay, you have this extra amount of money that you have now where you can do something with it. You can invest, you can put more money away for a rainy day, for emergency fund. But the main thing you don't do, once you realize that you no longer have to pay your student loan, is start doing things that cause you to be back in loans, okay? Like, for example, okay, like me, I still drive my old car. It's a 2008 Toyota Yaris, okay? It has over 200,000 miles, and I still drive it, and I see a lot of these new cars driving around, and I'm like, wow, those are nice, but it's nice, and I can afford it, but that don't mean I have to go and buy one. My car works perfectly fine, okay? It still gets me to A through Z, so there's no need for me to buy a new car, okay? The whole purpose and the whole ideal of this is to stay out of debt. And I know you have a lot of these individuals on YouTube and on other channels say it's good to be in debt and don't listen to Susie, but I'll tell you this, okay? I don't see Bezos. I bet you Bezos is not in debt. I bet you Bill Gates is not in debt, okay? You may have some individuals that are in debt who are billionaires, But the ones who are self-made, like Bezos and Bill Gates and these other individuals, I bet you they're not in debt. I bet you everything they get is 100%. I bet you they get everything out of their business and then some. Okay, so forget about that rich dad, poor dad. They need to be calling it rich dad, poor dad, and dumb uncle. Because if you're really trying to build wealth, believe me, 100% is better than no cent. Okay, so you not listen to Susie and listen to these other guys if you want to, but I'll tell you, at the end of the day, I can go to sleep and stay asleep. I don't have to wake up early in the morning and worry about, do I have to pay this bill and pay that bill at the end of the day? No, I don't, because it's paid for in full. Now, majority of that money comes to me, and it's all about what you do with that money that matters. Okay, it's not about how much you make. Okay, it's all about what you do with that money once you make it. Okay, because you got a lot of individuals make $100,000 and still broke. Okay, don't have no money in the bank, but yet they have a $50,000, $60,000 car. Okay, that they don't even have a pink slip. Okay, all right. So that being said, those are the reasons for me, okay, taking a little bit longer to pay off my student loans. Until then, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up. If you're still watching, you're still a subscriber, continue watching. If you're new to this channel, sign up to my channel, become a subscriber for my latest updates. Until then, I'll see you next time. Have a great day.